Yeah, everyone, welcome to Legends of Podcasting. I'm Stu.
I'm Ross.
I'm Rob.
And we're here for episode 7 of The Mandalorian.
You threw me off then. You
I
said
know.
Stu, right?
I know.
I was waiting for the art.
No. I don't know why I can always say Stuart, because I always get called Stu, so I'm going to change it to Stu from now on. I've decided.
Do you prefer Stu or Stuart?
I don't get Stuart when I'm being told off. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Stu's always. I don't know, so I'm just saying Stu from now on.
Getting told off.
I do, it's usually by my wife. All kids. Or just general friends.
All the time.
Yeah. Because everyone calls Stuart all the time, yeah.
That
Exactly.
strange woman that only shows up on the odd weekend in black leather.
Oklahoma. Anyway, so last week's episode of Mandalorian, we had sort of two storylines going on.
I just laugh myself off here.
Okay, cool. So we had them, appear. I can't remember what the planet was called now. Show up to
It wasn't important.
yeah,
It's just
show up to try and recruit the Mandos from Bo-Katan who used to follow Bo. Sorry, and then he got sidetracked to go meet Jet Black and Lizzo for a side mission. Which was,
Christopher Lloyd.
Christopher Lloyd as well, yeah. Christopher Lloyd was in there as a separatist, as you do.
which you could have done something interesting with, and he just tased him at the end and left him at that. But
He was monologuing. He was like, shut the fuck up, man. Stop monologuing.
have you seen the meme of it's Christopher Lloyd in The Mandalorian, and he's hovering over the button, and it's Christopher Lloyd as a man in a DeLorean,
Yeah.
and he's sitting in the car.
That's what I saw something stupid of like, if Doc Brown trying to go to the future accidentally went into Star Wars.
Great Scott.
And then the whole Mandalorian sort of mythos and planet is based after a man in a DeLorean.
Thousands of years.
That's
It's become
heavy, man.
Yeah, man, it's heavy. Why is it so heavy? Is it heavy in the future?
Sorry, with the gravitation force.
Who's the president in Europe?
So
I did quite like his line though about Dooku
yes,
Yeah.
in the show.
Yeah, because again, like from the movies, you don't really know, but in the Tales of the Jedi, explain Dooku a lot more,
Yeah.
and it's sort of
The nuance he was missing in the films, which he was like, he was a charismatic guy that cared about everything.
He's
He's a visionary.
Yeah.
You see a bit in Clone Wars, but obviously he's been guided by the Emperor, and you can sort of see it before he obviously turns to the dark side as well, which is quite interesting. But yeah, it was. I mean, the most interesting thing I thought about the sort of side quest of the droids going for it is the fact that they had like a droid bar, which is quite interesting. They actually all go together, and the fact the whole point of the droid was like, no, we don't want to be shut down because we don't mind serving the humans because they created us.
Yeah, that's what we're made for.
And that's what we made for it. And they all started cheering and stuff. I was actually like, that's pretty cool. I quite like that bit. And then at the end, we obviously had the main part of the episode, which is when Bo challenged
Ex-Wolf.
Ex-Wolf.
Kill Dave.
Yeah. Poor Dave. God damn it, man! You're warming when you're shooting rockets
You
everywhere.
won't stand behind him. Keep having a fight with the bastards.
He wasn't there. He walked in off scene. I've got those coffees you guys asked for. He gets blown off the field. It's just like
He didn't get killed by the rocket. He got killed because he got burnt.
He's playing catch with his mate. He got shot in the back. Like, Jesus. Yeah, so she won, and then they wouldn't follow her anyway. And then they did the whole like loophole thing of
which I'm ambivalent about. You need to get the Darksaber to Bo-Katan, but I think they can done it.
So it's a loophole. It kind of explains that whole episode of him being captured.
It also kind of shows you that the way that they believe that that's the way to do it is a bit stupid anyway.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which I thought was the whole point of the difference between what's the cult called Death Watch that he's part of, and them being like other Mandalorians who strayed from the way.
Yeah.
And like you can.
Well, if Dave was part of the Night Watch, he wouldn't have got burnt. He would have had his helmet on.
Get his helmet on.
Safety first.
Official health and safety. Where was OSHA?
Jesus Christ. So yeah, but at the end, Bo-Katan stood there with the Darksaber, apparently now ruler of Mandalore. So they should all follow her. They don't have a choice. So yeah, but yeah, the other thing.
Do you reckon we'll go to Mandalore this episode?
I don't know. I'm assuming they'll go back to
Navarro
to meet the rest of them. And they'll sort of somehow get along. It'll be interesting. See how that works.
I think there'll be a bit of a collision to start off with, though, right?
Oh yeah. Massive. There'll be, especially that big guy with the massive minigun thing. He'll be like, "The fuck are you? Get away! I don't like you people without your
Only
helmets
like
on."
Dave, and he's dead.
yeah. He's my old pal.
He was alright.
The other interesting bit we were just talking about off camera before we started was the bit of Grogu. So this is like the second or third episode this season that Grogu's been sidelined, so that Bo-Katan and Mando can get on with what they're doing.
Grogu, he's not the main character in it anyway. But
But the fact. Yeah. So and although I love Grogu and he's great and he's really cute and I kind of want to see his story. I also kind of half of me, and I know Ross definitely thinks this, is they should have maybe just left him with Luke for this series.
But that's the weird thing. I can't find a clear answer on that. Looking around the forums and people talking about it in podcasts, is that I think that's what was supposed to have happened. He was supposed to go with Luke, and then maybe
you made the thing with Luke turning up way more special.
And now it's just irrelevant because he decided at the end of it, fuck it, I'm going back to the
yeah, they just undid it. Basically.
Because apparently the rumour is that Kathy got involved again and screwed some things around, and because they needed to fill out Boba Fett with the stuff, they put those episodes in and filmed them. That's unconfirmed rumour, but now you've got Grogu back in.
Yeah. So does it make the character make so much money with merchandise as well?
That's what I'm thinking is the primary motivation for doing it, is we need the money to come in. And so
but it's just weird because he got the sideline when they went to save the boy. He stayed with the armourer, which is really cool because you get the flashback and obviously he
gets the little armour piece and stuff.
which is really cool. And then but in this one he obviously gets left with the with Lizzo
and Jack Black
and they just leave him to go off. So it's an interesting concept because the first two seasons he was fine. He was there. He was carried around.
Well, it was interesting because they're
trying to find out about him.
It's like they wanted his blood or something. And that was intriguing because the bounty was to him at the first episode, wasn't it? So, and then they're like, we found it, and then we passed him on to Luke. Great way of introducing the character story-wise and then ending him off. And now they're like just bringing him back for the sake of it, kind of thing now.
So it's interesting one. See if there's a.
And I also think it also kind of hinders Mando a bit.
Yes.
Because he's basically just a glorified babysitter. Where if he didn't have Grogu to look after, he could do a lot more cool shit. Yeah.
And maybe the star of his own show.
So he's kind of walking around with other people at the moment. So interesting. There's 2 episodes left. The whole we're a day late watching this, and there's the whole internet's going crazy about this episode. So I'm kind of curious what happens. I haven't seen anything, but so I think we jump into it, find out what hell happens in Mandalorian. Just before we jump into this episode of Mandalorian, I just want to thank everyone who's been subscribed to the channel. But if you're watching this right now and you're not a subscriber, please click the subscribe button. We really do appreciate everyone that subscribes to the channel. We'd love to try and make this channel as big as possible. So please click the subscribe button, support us, and you want to support us even more, head to our Patreon where we have full reactions of this show and all the other shows we react to. Let's jump into the Mandalorian.
So do we reckon he's working with another clan? That's where the best goes there.
Or
they put it there to set it up.
Yeah.
Or something else.
Go for something else. Just or he just carries a bit. Just
that, or it was Imperials wearing Beskar armour they've made. If they, you think a clan of Mandalorians wouldn't leave anything behind?
No, exactly. So just dingy down in the depths. So
that's her, isn't it? She's got to get a supply of biscuits.
This is a proper cyberpunk.
In a minute, someone's going to glitch out and flip through the floor.
Cops appear out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Actually reminded me a bit of Blade Runner with that coat.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, Harrison Ford just shows up again.
What are you waiting for? Oh.
Pro droid.
Oh, Dr. Droid.
Good lord, man. Doctor.
They had one of them actually going around.
Oh, really?
No, proper animated and everything.
One, yeah.
It was fucking crazy.
Give me my biscuits.
Oh.
Sir, I'm afraid the pirates have run into trouble on Navarro.
Oh, they were working with them.
It wasn't the New Republic. Magistrate Cargo was aided by Mandalorians.
Which Mandalorians?
Bo-Katan Kryze led a squadron of Mandalorians alongside Din Djarin.
This cannot be. Those 2 factions are sworn enemies.
Which is why I contacted you.
Continue with your mission. I shall deal with them.
Oh, we have some Moff Gideon.
Hell is he?
He's on fucking Mandalore, isn't he? In the mines.
What the fuck are these things?
Fucking, these are like the shields from episode 1.
They got Beskar.
They got
That's
Beskar.
Beskar troopers. He's been mining Beskar and Mandalore.
You son of a bitch!
The hell?
Republic is vulnerable. Commander, your hit-and-run operations are gaining too much notice. If we are perceived as anything other than a group of unorganized remnant warlords, the New Republic will increase their efforts to hunt us down. Their strength will not be wasted. Grand Admiral Thrawn's return will herald in the re-emergence of our...
Oh shit, it's thinking with Ahsoka.
And provide Commandant Hux enough time to deliver on Project Necro.
Colonel Hux is dead.
You always speak with much authority. Yet I see that Grand Admiral Thrawn is missing.
They're teasing him now because they put the trailer out.
I guess so.
Our one hope for success relies upon the secrecy of his return.
I hear whispers from one end of the galaxy to another, and never a word of Thrawn. perhaps it's time we look to new leadership.
Here.
They don't look evil at all.
Dr. Pershing was captured by the New Republic. His research is lost.
I also hear whispers. You held Pershing and were attempting your own experiments.
The creation of clones is your obsession.
Yeah.
I account for what's
Don't
going
look behind
on
that
in
door.
my sector. No,
So I think the Doctor is going to be here. And that was a clone that got captured.
we individually scrape and claw resources, while you and Pelion amass countless resources.
We already received your request. 3 Praetorian guards. Sounds like someone is concerned about an assassination attempt.
He thinks I'm being the flashy one.
And
Still, you're not on mute.
And what is your security concern?
Mandalorians.
They continue to be an issue.
They do. They are preparing to retake their home world of Mandalore.
A certain Mandalore would hamper our efforts.
Which is why we need to stamp them out.
I love the way they're terrified of Mandalorian.
Yeah.
That's why they bombed the shit out of him in the first place.
Does that mean he was the one responsible for bombing Bo-Katan's
Yeah.
castle?
Long live the Empire! Long live the Empire!
You need someone else to salute when you say that.
Here they come in the air. Yep, shadows.
Oh god, the pirate's back.
It's going to be a fucking Imperial ship. They're going to freak out.
Ah, crap. It's just painted friendly underneath.
White flag.
Yeah. Shuttle. There's a bit of stations for a shuttle.
Full of the Mandalorian
Yeah, but then you
ships
look
there.
around it.
Yeah.
It's a light cruiser. It's not Imperial. But apologies. Look at the markings.
Oh, wow.
Okay, they just
Pretty much friendly.
Yeah, friendly side on the
I don't know if a
It is to
Mandalorian...
him, Tim. It
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
They're on our side then.
Imagine how much red paint that took.
It's blood, it's alright. Dave's. He was just what he would have wanted.
Just finish up the last corner. Ah, right.
That's a lot of backup.
It's like, so we were in caves, we were out doing this.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Holy shit.
Nice mothership to have. I mean, it's a pretty cool ship. Little shitty red carpet they were there.
I hope these two groups get along. And what little they know of each other, they hate.
They will if they want to survive.
Badass.
So good.
I love the way they're taking their time with it. This is what I wanted from this show.
Yeah.
From the beginning. She's asked them all to wear their helmet, keep the helmets on.
Yeah, probably.
We'll take the children inside.
Oh! Bill, give me my gun.
Oh. That's just going to piss him off.
He's like, for fuck's sake, I said keep the helmets on.
You eyeballing me, punk?
I say, stand down.
I have the hammer I speak.
Welcome, fellow Mandalorians. We invite you to make camp.
So eyeballing him. Those two aren't going to get along.
No.
Or they'll be best friends.
Hello. Welcome back, my friend. That's quite a fleet you've assembled. Welcome gift.
It's not going to cover everyone.
Celebrate our new neighbors.
How do I drink this?
It's front of the ship.
That's not the only gift I have for you.
Cape.
Yeah.
Oh, they rebuilt him!
He's back.
Is he?
Uh-oh.
Is it?
He's driving it from inside.
That means Baby Yoda's going in there.
Oh,
What
right.
did you do to IG-11?
Oh, no, that's IG-12 now. Don't worry. He's safe. They removed his memory circuit. The pilot provides cognition.
Yes.
I want to drive.
He's actually going to fit in it. That's going to be amazing.
It's more like a vehicle. It's safer that way.
He just hollowed out his corpse.
And hug him.
It's like, get away from me.
Hey, wherever me.
Oh, wow.
I get the reference that someone put on Instagram now. Someone put
Krang.
Krang from Turtles.
I knew exactly what you meant when you said.
Flips.
So what do you think?
Where's the flip me off button?
Nice work.
That's a lightsaber.
That Grogu is too young to operate heavy machinery. No.
Yeah.
I mean, no. No.
He's saying he's old enough to operate it.
Yes.
Yes. No.
I'll never do this on episode, I'll
This is great.
This is not a good idea. Come on.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh, not the Chacho again. I mean, it's one way of making him more badass.
Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes. Yes.
I think I like this. God's sake.
Yes. Yes.
Shut up.
Program it with some more language.
Shit.
What are you doing?
Creepy fucker.
Grogu.
Give my kind of money.
No. Yes. Here. This isn't working for me.
He's still just standing there.
What the fuck did they cook?
The 3 little birds they brought in a couple of episodes ago.
Oh, Jesus. He doesn't like it.
Mandalorians, it is time to retake our homeworld.
Do they believe in it as
Even
well?
though the planet is not cursed, there are still dangers. Dormant species have been awakened from the remaining magnetic interference has made it impossible to scan the surface from above, which is why I'm proposing that we leave Navarro and move the fleet into orbit above Mandalore. We'll scout the surface, find out what remains of the Great Forge.
Who volunteers to be the team? Big guy,
Yeah.
actual,
Yeah.
From both tribes.
yeah, armourer maybe?
Jim.
I will go. Grogu as well.
Yes. Oh, damn it! Sounded machine!
Yes. Logan, no! I like it
Fuck
here.
that! Yeah, I thought she might.
I will go.
Yeah.
Big guy's gonna go now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His arm. Yeah. Oh, he's going, I'm going.
Yeah.
I will go.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
I will go.
So it's a small party. It's a small party, guys. Come on.
I will go as well.
Yeah. Everyone who's got a speaking part.
It's such a cool fleet, isn't it? Like that. If that was come flying towards you, you'd be like, fuck. Look at that. Like, so good.
End the episode. Nice. Great shot.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Scouting party descending to surface.
We're with the dark saber, she'll keep the peace, I suppose.
Yeah, true.
We'll lose comm shortly.
No.
Just tap those sound bites.
So do we think Moff Gideon is on Man?
I think he was in the cave here on Mandalore.
Yeah, but then she was saying the radiation, whatever it is.
Oh, so he can't make communications.
He wouldn't be able to connect to his own people, would he?
You blow my theory out of the water. I don't bring my jetpack.
You're not landing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see my house from here.
It's worse than I thought. I was here when it happened.
I blame you.
They're ready.
Secure info zone.
Such a cool thing. Look at that.
Which one didn't bring their jetpack?
Who didn't refuel? So do you think the recruits that Moff Gideon requested are going to be fighting this lot?
Oh, yeah.
Landing zone secure.
That's quite a cool thing to do. Make sure it's actually safe to land. Don't just land and like, oh shit!
Somewhere below is where our ancient capital once stood. We'll survey the surface until we find the forge and create a safety zone. Form up.
Oh, the music.
That guy's fucking me up. Alright, boys, check out this.
There, on the horizon.
Excellent. What the fuck is that?
Night owls.
Back left.
Pirates?
A ship. Some Mandos who didn't leave the planet's surface.
I don't know.
We do?
They look like they're wearing helmets.
I should hope so. They're Mandalorians.
Oh, they are.
Oh shit.
Open fire.
Who are these guys?
These are the guys that are working with, these are the spies. This is the episode called The Spies, right?
I recognise the guy in the middle.
We knew you would not forsake us, Lady Bo-Katan.
Who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
It's too convenient. That's Maverick, not Maverick, that's Murloc from Maverick.
Yes.
Top Gun Maverick.
I did surrender. After our forces were annihilated in the Night of 1,000 Tears, I met with Moff Gideon.
That's where he got the saber from.
In exchange for submitting to the Empire and disarming, all remaining cities and Mandalorian lives were to be spared. That is how Moff Gideon came to possess the Darksaber. I didn't trust him, but it was the only chance I had to save our people.
Best to bomb them anyway.
And then he betrayed me, and we were helpless to resist the purge of Mandalore.
How did these others survive?
We were hidden on the moon of Concordia.
Were you Death Watch?
Death Watch exists no longer.
Our people have suffered time and again. Mandalore has always been too powerful for any enemy to defeat. It is always our own division. destroys us.
Yeah, so they've just been surviving on this planet all this time.
Exactly, yeah.
I had no idea. Now I understand.
You were right. I was selfish. And this is what it brought.
We'll rebuild it. Isn't that our history? For thousands
Blackjack.
of years, we've been on the verge of extinction.
And this blade is all I have to unify our people.
I only know of this weapon what you taught me. To be honest, it means nothing to me or my people. What means more to me is honor. These are the reasons I serve you, Lady Kreese. Our song is not yet written. I will serve you until it is.
Renaming this the Bo-Katan Show.
We'll rest tonight and continue at First Light.
These here are too weak to continue. They must return to the gauntlet, and I will ferry them back to the fleet in the morning.
Those of you who are well enough can join us in the search for the Great Fort.
We can do better than that.
Know where it is.
We can bring you there.
Of course they know where it is. They've been living on there for years.
Yeah, but like you say, are they working for him?
I think they are. This episode is called The Spies, and these people conveniently
Show up.
turn up and know everything.
So are they Mandalorians who are working with him, or are they actually Imperials in Mandalorian armour?
Or has he cloned them because they died?
That's
Brought
also
them back
about
to
a point.
life.
There was all those vats in underground there.
Don't trust anything.
And those spies are going back on board the fleet.
Exactly.
Oh, fuck.
That's why I don't trust it.
Oh.
It's too convenient.
She's not going by herself. The fleet's going to be destroyed.
Yeah.
TIE Interceptor's up there waiting for them.
Yeah.
It's almost like a bigger version of the thing that Jabba the Hutt had in
Oh,
Return
so
of the Jedi.
yeah.
Just trying to play a game, Jesus.
None of us know the rules. We're just going to stare at each other until...
You can't move an enforcer like that. It's a flank jump, and you're about to submit. Only the wing guard can flank jump. The enforcer moves like a wing guard when it's flanking. These primitives make up their own rules for everything.
Is that vibrating?
Yeah. That's wicked.
Seriously?
Right, fight and get it out of here.
Submit or fight.
Oh! Knee him in the helmet, that's going to hurt your knee.
So yeah. That's why you always wear your helmet, mate.
Should I step in?
Neither side can step.
These two do it.
Get the respect for each other
Yeah.
as fighters, come on.
Oh, laid him out.
He's a big ass motherfucker.
Yep.
Man. Oh! Love the way they're using their jetpacks. Is that his son? Oh!
Alright, we're done.
Touch your print as well.
You didn't learn that from me.
I have money on the big guy.
Give him a little nod as well.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to see people getting killed by vibrators.
Okay, no, the fleet's still there. Okay.
Yeah, but they're going to get attacked.
Come in, Fleet Command. Prepare to receive rescued survivors.
Is that Moff Gideon?
Yes.
Medical attention.
I know.
And when they get on the ship, they'll radio in and go,
Yeah.
here's their location.
Like they're vulnerable now. What's that?
Oh, it's just his falling.
There! On the starboard bow!
It's not the Mythosaur, is it?
Godzilla!
Did they awaken it when they fell in the waters and it's
Don't
going to
know.
sleep?
Oh, is it a mythosaur?
I was going to say, is it?
Then they all see it.
Oh no, it's just a big old creature.
It is Godzilla.
Gonna need a bigger boat.
Going into it! Go the other way!
Starboard, motherfucker. Yes, yes, yes.
No!
That's his tail. Fucking hell.
That's fucks. Shit, I like that shit.
That was a cool shot.
So we're going to do man and ship.
This is the way. This is the way. I can see where this episode's getting some great shit online. There was a fuck button. He's just holding it down.
Yeah.
Just like, just reaches over and unplugs it.
Yeah.
The ruins, right?
Mm-hmm. Is that the forge?
Once was a great civilization.
Where are we? This is what's left of the Great Forge. This is what's the heart of our civilization. The fires have been extinguished since the bombings. You lived here?
We all did.
We never left. Survived by migrating along the surface. Some tried to explore below, but none survived.
Jetpacks.
Gideon's lot?
Pointless.
Nope,
No, that's
those.
Those are Mandalorian.
Holy shit.
He was here then.
Take cover.
Yes.
No, no.
Yeah, they're best card.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers.
Fucking genius idea.
Yeah. So it was them that broke him out of prison.
There's a split in the ceiling there.
I'll cover you.
You can't fly up. I'll cover you by killing them all.
Exactly.
They're working together.
Oh, that's a good shot.
You're alright. Yeah, can you stop a minigun?
Get the dark saber. Slice some bloody limbs off, man.
Yeah, it's hard to get up close though when they're all firing at you.
Oh, that's good. Well, straight
Yeah, weak point.
See ya. Oh, in the head. John Wick, that motherfucker. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, John Wick's nice.
Let's get in between the armour.
Oof, shot.
And up. There's a trap.
Okay, kid. You gotta keep up.
Oh, good cool
God,
shot.
they should program it with Arnie's voice.
Yeah, it is his.
It is. Yeah, it's
is
Imperial. He's been here the whole fucking time.
This is a trap, right?
Yep.
There's gonna be a doorway open up. There's gonna be shitloads of them.
Well,
I think all these people are
Praetorians
clones.
they were talking about, weren't they? They're true. They were clones of some.
Oh, they might be clones.
Of one person.
Yeah, one person. No, it's gonna be someone who's fighting. Good at fighting, right? Jin?
They got his blood.
That's
It's too quiet.
fighters. Lots of Imperial fighters.
It's a trap, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Low slot then.
Oh no. It makes
Right.
sense to be clone troopers because they can shoot.
I guess Moff Gideon saw how cool Jim was and was like, oh well, we can army of them.
Yeah, you don't reckon they're
Did he get his blood?
Oh shit! He's no, he's been
Who's that
stretched. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, what? That looks badass.
You motherfucker!
You can't beat him. Join him.
Disarm him.
Wow.
It's got like the
Yeah, the horn's like
Maul.
Darth Maul's.
yeah.
Thank you for gathering the Mandalorians into one place. Your time has passed. Mandalore will live on in me.
Are they all his clone?
To your planet's rich
Maybe.
Or actual clone troopers.
forged from Beskar alloy.
Damn.
And the most impressive improvement
Yeah, who's in it?
is that it has me in it.
Oh, they
Yeah, yeah, or him.
You see, every society has something to offer. By aggregating the best of each, I will
Smart
create
idea.
an army that will bring order to the galaxy. Why don't we take your fleet off the board? Activate the interceptors and bombers.
Oh shit.
So you reckon they're all just clones of him under that?
Yeah.
That would make sense, right? He's that arrogant.
Take him to the debriefing.
I should have killed you when I had the chance.
Next time.
Katan. We have to stop meeting like this.
Dark saber.
Let's skip the pleasantries, shall we? I believe this is the part where you return the dark saber. Surrender the dark saber and tell these people that this planet is mine.
Not doing that again.
Made that mistake once.
Yeah.
This is the way.
So you cut a hole.
Make your doors out of Beskar, that's your problem.
Open the glass door.
Make a hole in that to get the big guy through. It looks wicked.
Yeah.
That's a new hot time we have to buy.
You know it. Oh, he's going down.
Yeah.
No.
Arm piercing lasers in that thing. Jesus.
We're clear.
He's not good now, is he? Oh man, I liked him.
This is the way.
Oh,
you bastard!
There are too many. This is the way.
Oh man.
Oh, Blaze of
He was
Glory.
fucking awesome.
Well, that hot toy's gone up in value. They won't make in another one.
I'm cosplaying as him next time we go somewhere. Freaking heat
God,
of it.
yeah. It's going to explode in a minute. Holy shit, it's going to blow.
Shit.
Throw it at him.
Yeah.
Oh. God.
Just break his neck.
Take
Fuck
one of
you.
those bloody helmets off so I can see who they are.
Fuck you.
I think two left, he's taking them all down.
Yeah, Moff getting out of nowhere. With his steel chair. He's got a spear again. Oh no.
what the hell
these
are
are
these?
the Praetorians.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Just don't be as shit as the ones that attack Rey and Moscow.
Oh, it's going through him. Oh no, it's going around the side of him. Did they kill him? Oh,
Yeah, that's he's dead.
oh man, you were awesome. Fuck. They just walk off.
That was a badass scene.
Dead or not?
Yeah.
At the end. Fuck.
Of course it's the end.
Oh.
Your cliffhanger for next week.
That was such a good episode.
Why can't they have done that all season?
Well, they have to build up to all the reasons for why. Then it pays off, right?
It really does. That's such a cool fleet of ships. I hope they don't blow up.
No, because the rebel captain's going to come in with a fleet of X-wings, save the day. Because R5 is still on the planet with them.
Yeah.
So, I need some help. It's just Zeb and maybe Zeb, because he's in that base. Isn't he?
Yeah. I mean, that'd be pretty cool if they say Moff Gideon's here.
Yeah.
That was quite. I mean, that was funny. It was a bit weird, but it was funny. Him getting that machine. Yes. No. Yes.
How long can we keep this joke going?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. The rest of the show. See why everyone online was freaking out about this episode.
Yeah, it's like something funny happened. It's just...
Fuck was that thing as well?
I thought it was going to, like you said, the mythosaur was going to burst out.
Yeah, I thought that's what it was.
They'd be like, oh my god, the mythosaur.
Maybe that's how they beat Moff Gideon. They ride on the back of the mythosaur.
I mean, you imagine Bo-Katan,
you're no
with the dark saber
with the dark saber in hand on the back of a mythosaur.
Yeah. That would fucking go crazy, right?
What they can do with Din as well.
Oh man.
That was great. I have to say, Moff Gideon's plan makes total sense.
Yeah.
Take the best thing
from every great thing
and make it into one thing.
And he's narcissistic enough to believe that he's the best.
I mean, we're assuming that all of them are a clone of him, right?
Yeah.
I wondered if, because he mentioned clones, I wonder if he's gotten hold of a clone batch from Camino and then injected them with his DNA and what else did he say he took? He said the clones,
something from the Jedi. I don't know what he took from the Jedi.
Maybe it's
and the Mandalorian armor.
Yeah, because they remember the episode with the Doctor when she brain fried him. He was talking about his cloning wasn't just cloning directly; it was like adding things into the DNA to make it better.
Yeah, so splicing.
Yeah. I mean, imagine if they were all Jedi. Force sensitive as well.
I mean, technically the Jedi part could have been from Grogu, right?
Yeah,
because they had him originally.
Yeah. But what would that make them? Force sensitive? That's why they're so good at shooting?
Maybe.
They won't. If he came down with like a lightsaber, then I would have been like, oh, okay, you got the lightsaber, you got the Mandalorian armor. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
And he's just been making, after Luke trashed his previous Dark Troopers, he's just been making Beskar ones instead.
Yeah, it makes sense, right? I love the way he's sort of gone, right, so Mandalorians beat me, they got Wicked Beskar. Well, I'll tell you what, let's take that.
Yeah.
Move on to the next thing, use clones. Makes
perfect sense.
Really clever plan. God, I mean, they're obviously going to have to all be destroyed either by the end of this show or next series, or they show up in Ahsoka with Grand Admiral Thrawn. That's like a new army. But then I don't know. It obviously doesn't work so much because otherwise it would obviously have been in the films with Rey and stuff. But God, the fact they name dropped Thrawn at the beginning as well.
Yeah.
The fact that they're obviously linking that in.
Well, I'm guessing they need to get Moff Gideon out of the way. Like you say, he's going to be dead by the end of the season because they can't. They tried to arrest him, didn't go anywhere. So just so then Thrawn will show up to take command of that little council of
people.
It's kind of funny as well. Like they said, we've got to make ourselves look like we're just lone elements raiding, rather than an organised effort. Otherwise, the Republic's going to stop being a bureaucratic nightmare and come after us again.
What was that pilot was saying when he went to the Coruscant, didn't he? He goes, "It's something big is happening, and it'll be too late."
Yeah.
By the time you realise it'll be too late, so he's obviously onto it somehow. Oh, clever! So
I just love that every part of that. Like started off with like down in the dumps, bit like wicked Cyberpunk 5, talking to him, and then it like cut to him. Now we know in the mines of Mandalore, getting the Beskar. Then them coming back.
Who's
making the armour for him though? Is there another armourer?
I wonder if the armourer survives the what's going to happen in orbit in a minute. Like she's going to be like, yeah, your armour's inferior, and here's how I know. And she starts taking them apart, like because she knows how. Like she's grown up building Beskar.
Well, she's made like everyone's Beskar armour, isn't she?
Yeah, imagine whoever makes the Stormtrooper armour is just
forged
putting a pattern out.
Yeah,
like all they've done is melted Beskar and put it into a pattern press, whereas she's like actually
forging
it.
Yeah. So it could be weaker.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
But the fact that they've still got the crappy stormtrooper undersuits on because they're just John Wicking through the armour panels. It's just like,
I quite like that though. They sort of go shoot and go, oh wait a minute, just get in the neck or like stab in the east of the neck. So that's quite cool.
Or just wrapping the gauntlet thing around the neck and just flying around.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
It's that whole thing about it, isn't it? It's, Jedis can deflect laser blasts with their sword and can move things with their mind. This is a flamethrower, motherfucker. It's just like, yeah.
I mean, I liked the way the big guy and like Wolf were like butting heads.
Yeah.
But then when it came to actual combat,
they helped each other.
And then he sacrificed himself to get everybody out.
It's the age old what you need to happen to get the two teams to work
together.
together.
So. Yeah, no, it makes sense. It's very clever. Oh man, that was good. So good.
So I'm going to put some money down on the X-Wing pilot and his little group.
And Zeb,
maybe. Just going against orders and like coming to... Because obviously if Red 5 manages to get a message out, because he's still down there, then yeah.
But he's on the fleet, he's not down there, is he? He's on the...
Is he on the ship?
I think he's on the main ship.
No, but the ship went back with... he's still on the ship with...
the armour.
The armour, unless he got flattened by that Godzilla-like thing that came out the ocean.
I mean, so what does it mean to the spies then? Do we think that they are working for him then?
Maybe... Not? Well, because they said...
I think the spies might just be the council...
At the beginning.
Yeah, with holograms. Like, they're the spies. Yeah.
Well, it does strike me as weird, though, that those guys knew where the Forge was, have been migrating around the planet, but they haven't seen Imperials this whole time.
Yeah.
Like they...
but I'm guessing that was... They probably know where it is, they haven't gone down into it. Maybe, because, I mean... it's not like they were there, they flew in because they knew they were coming, so they could have been miles away.
But also, like, Moff Gideon has at least sent out a couple of those ships because they got attacked a couple of episodes ago, right? And they haven't seen anything. Those them coming in they've been coming in for a long time.
Yeah.
And then not seeing anything kind of is a little bit suspicious.
Yeah, and it goes against the thing of you can't get communications out of...
I was going to say, he could... Was he got something powerful enough to poke a hole through the cloud cover? Because otherwise that's a bit of a plot hole. But,
it's a bit weird.
Yeah.
Because I was like at the start, they're on Mandalore, because there's a Mandalorian season. You can't get the communication out.
But actually they are, so it's okay.
Unless maybe you can relay it through somehow.
Got special Imperial stuff that works, I guess. I don't know, man. It's very interesting. He looked like... The fact he's made his own Mandalorian custom helmet, which is very much like the Darth Maul one.
Looks like the Darth Maul one, because Death Watch will turn those into that, didn't they?
Yeah, with like yellow visors. But it looks wicked though, he's got a cape with that. Because I noticed his suit was different. I was like, that's a bit different, but he's obviously just made it out of Beskar.
He even had the same pattern chest piece, didn't he?
Yeah.
But he wasn't wearing that at the beginning. He changed into it.
Yeah, it was very clever. Very clever.
Which makes me wonder, did they set up proximity sensors around the Forge, or did the spies that are in that group let them know they were coming?
I mean, they could have tracked, like, if they can do communications. I'm assuming they can see that there's a fleet in orbit.
It's just too convenient that those three.
Someone is a spy.
Yeah.
It could even be one of the X-Wolves, maybe.
Yeah.
The young kid who just said a few lines that we don't actually know who he is. Maybe.
Maybe.
Could be anyone.
Because that'll be the... when Din's in interrogation, that'll be the whole...
It's interesting how
he was a spy all along moment.
It's interesting why he's taken him and not
just killed
him off.
He wants revenge on him, doesn't he, first? Because he beat the crap out of him and stole the
I suppose he wants to
spear and the dark saber. So.
I guess, maybe he just wants revenge on...
Because he's that much of I think John Wick is much of an arrogant asshole.
Yes. he didn't shoot.
You arrogant asshole.
He needs to have his villain monologue.
Which is cool. Which I get. He plays a great bad guy.
Oh yeah.
He really does. He's such a cool bad guy. Oh man.
And it was so good though. I can't believe we got to wait a week for the next
season finale next week.
Man, that was good though. It's fucking good.
Oh, that's the end.
You see the little kid they rescued. That's the son of the big one. He's going to pick up his father's minigun.
I can't believe it fucking overheated. I was using it. That it was going to explode. That was crazy. That was awesome. And those three fucking things just walk in, kill him, and walk off again.
Yeah, I kind of want to see them go up against Bo-Katan with the Darksaber, right?
Yeah. That's because they're all using force weapons, so it's going to be the thing that's...
Yeah.
I wonder if It's quite because of the Bo-Katan's thing of like admitting that she did surrender.
Yeah.
And that's why everything happened.
I love the way she admitted that to him, and then again he gives him the same ultimatum, and she's like, "No, not this time."
This time, yeah.
Made that mistake once before.
Yeah.
I can see what that explains how Gideon had the saber at the start of the thing, because
she gave it to him to say, okay.
As like she volunteered to give it up to say like, sorry to spare my people, and he just bombed the shit out of them anyway.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it's because they're so scared of him, right? The universe is scared of the Mandalorian.
I guess that explains why she was so pissed off and depressed when she was in that castle at the start of this season. Like,
yeah. It's interesting as well. We didn't get talking to her as well, being like, doesn't matter.
I don't know anything about this saber until you start talking to me. It's your honour and your character.
Yeah, it's why I follow you.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool. That's why the others. Yeah, the others.
I think that might make her believe in herself a bit more, right?
Definitely. The fact that one of like the big guy sacrificed himself for her. I don't know, obviously his colleagues, his comrades.
For the idea, wasn't it?
But it's for the ideal of like, this is the way.
I think they're finally one unit now. After that.
Yeah, definitely.
If they survive the attack that's coming, they'll be like, right, fuck this. The Empire needs to leave. We're just taking this planet back.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh.
Do you know what I really want is I want them to get that end of this season and ready for next season, or even the beginning of next season. They get the forge back up and running, start making more armour, and they all look the same. So they change their colours to be one Mandalorian
shiny silver suit.
Yeah, and then they'll be so good.
Or Din will probably change his to blue like hers.
I just want everyone to match. So there's not the Death Watch and there's not the Hour Watch. It's the one unit, and they all wear the same clan colours. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Because it's quite when they start and they both land on the planet. You've got them all in like blue and grey, and they were like in a mixed match of colours.
because they're their own people.
They look like two separate units. I want them to be united with colour.
Maybe.
And all ran in a what do you call it? Mythosaur.
That's where they live now, on the back of the Mythosaur.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
No, I mean if Din, if Din saves them all and like he becomes the sort of big hero, which I hope he is, it's his show. They all then go. If she goes, we take off the blue because that's the Death Watch.
But then you take your helmets off.
Yeah, but they take off the blue of their armour and then they take off that and just go. We'll follow Din's example of just being plain Beskar. That would be quite cool. Would be because that means there's no colours. There's no one picks a colour. It's just plain Beskar.
It almost seems like the armourer is trying to have a new way as well. Because she said like, "Oh, not Death Watch. They fractured and we don't.
Yeah, we're not
Death Watch anymore."
Great. Oh god, I can't wait to see season 9 next week.
I feel like it's going to end on such a good moment, and then you're like, I just want season 4.
Yeah, that's the point, right?
We have to wait a whole year at least.
That's the whole point to keep us going. Right.
I can see when Kate Sager said, "Oh, yeah, I know what we filmed for the last 2 episodes." It's like, yeah, I can see.
Yeah, got lots to fit in.
I mean, that's only 1 episode.
Yeah, there's a lot in. Right, on to the season finale we go. So everyone, that was episode 7, season 3 of The Mandalorian. Whoa, hi, what episode? Yes, it's great. What do you think about it? Comment below, let us know what you think. What do you enjoy about the episode? What do you think is going to happen in the season finale? Please comment and let us know. And if you're not already subscribed, please, click on the subscribe button. Yes, please, click on the subscribe button. And also follow us on Patreon. Yes. Nearly took a straight in your face. Yes.
Broken.
Also, we are on social media, so please follow us on them as well. Yes. And then also, please, we do a Patreon as well, so please come find us on anywhere you listen to podcasts, have a podcast, you can find us there. We'll see you very soon for another reaction. Yes.